Emergency. That was the racetrack. There's been an accident. The driver's been injured. He's coming in now.
Hello. I think the racetrack telephoned ahead that I was coming. Hunt. James Hunt.
Where do we start here with this? I mean, how did you feel when you first heard this was happening?
Excited. I didn't know about the story and I didn't really know much about Formula One, but knew Ron was making a film and a huge fan of his and read the script and I loved it and knew it was something I just had to be a part of. And, you know, the more we went through shooting, the more just kept, every day was like, oh wow, and you'd understand more about who these guys were and how complex and fascinating sort of characters they were.
Who's that?
It's Niki Lauda.
He's just been signed by Ferrari.
I'm both quicker than you and better at setting up the car.
James Hunt
is a proven winner at the highest level.
Is there a question? Why are you just trying to piss me off?
Of course, I was excited when I got the offer, but then I panicked because I thought, well, shit, now I have to play this guy, and he's so different, and he's an icon in Germany. We see him every weekend. He's commenting Formula One. You know, he's a legend, and I wanted to get in touch with him, and fortunately, he was willing to spend some time with me, and I was quite nervous at first because he's very undiplomatic, as you can see in the movie, and he called me one day at 6 o'clock in the morning and he said, yes, I guess we have to meet now. And I said, yeah, that would be great. And he said, well, just bring hand luggage to Vienna. In case we don't like each other, you can piss off.
I heard about this thing with Niki.
Everyone has.
James, do you think you can cope with the pressure?
To be a champion, you have to really believe it. You're just a party guy.
You're killing us out there. You're too far back.
I'm quicker than all of you.
And James Hunt is out.
It's over, superstar.
You know, obviously James wasn't around for him to meet, but speak to a lot of people who knew him and who raced with him and read biographies and video clips and interviews with him and, watch those. And, it was a fascinating thing was the contradictions and inconsistencies with who people thought he was.
It's much more than a racing film, isn't it? I mean, it really explores these two guys' characters.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, I think Ron wanted to make a drama about two fascinating guys, and their story had the backdrop and the thrill of Formula One, and then the glamour of the 70s, and so it had a mashup of a whole different genres and styles, and they're two of the incredibly honest human beings, and two polar opposite ways of approaching life and racing.
Niki was as much a rebel as James. Really, he just.
In a way, yeah, he was
showed off. Yeah.
But he was also a very modern driver. He was a pioneer. He's very concerned about safety, which I highly admire. And thanks to guys like him, Formula One became safer. He's very focused, incredible discipline, and he's very clever.
Today with the rain, it's the most dangerous track in the world.
That all depends on how good you are in the rain.
Let's race.
Niki Lauda, trapped in a searing inferno of 800 plus degrees.
The showdown between you and Niki is all anyone wants to see.
I feel responsible for what happened.
Watching you win those races, you were equally responsible for getting me back in the car.